when you're sick, does it tend to bring your mood down as well? Or have you ever approached it with a sense of gratitude? Right now, I've been sick with the flu for the past 3 days. I'm past the worst of it and on the mend now. And when I went into this, I mean, I've had a lot of pain, stabbing headaches, the coughing. Those are the two worst parts of it. The sore throat, and, low energy, no appetite, needing to rest for 19 hours straight from Friday afternoon till Saturday morning. It means I haven't been able to work on some of my other projects, creative projects I've been working on because I've needed rest. But I very intentionally chose to not let it affect my mood. I'm like, yeah, I'm in pain. And I express the pain when I'm feeling it. I'm like when I start getting the jabbing from the headaches, I'm like, ow, 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 ow. And that kind of thing, But expressing the pain isn't the same as having an emotion over it. That's just pain. But I've intentionally chosen that, I have a healthy metabolism, fast metabolism, healthy immune system. I know that I'll recover quickly from it. And yeah, it's getting in the way of some other things, but I don't get sick very often. So I'm still grateful. I chose to be grateful that, I do know I'll recover quickly. And I still had a full week before Christmas, so I'll have time to get better before going to visit family. So it didn't get in the way. I had to forego going to a funeral for my friend's mother. I've known her since I was 14 because that was the peak of my flu. I'm like, I can't go to that. But every time I feel some pain, I just remind myself, yeah, it's okay. It hurts, but I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful for what's happening. I'm later in the day when I get enough energy back, I've been poking a little bit around at some things here and there and everything. And, I do think that having a good attitude, it could potentially help get better a little bit faster. Is it significantly faster? Probably not. But even if it doesn't, it still makes it a more pleasant process. It's like, yeah, I'm in physical pain, but at least my mood's not down, so that's good. So something to think about. It's like we do have choices about how we perceive things. Okay, let me focus. Say, I'm grateful that I haven't been sick since spring, and that was just a cold. And I'm grateful that I know that it won't take me too long to recover, the timing, and grateful that I have the ability to choose to be grateful and to still do what I can, even if it's slowing me down. And I have the ability to rest, and I'm giving myself the rest because, yes, I'm not going to push myself. I'm choosing not to push myself and keep trying to get other things done. I'm like, no, my body needs rest. So that's why I rested for a full 19 hours from Friday to Saturday morning. I'd never in bed that long. Pardon. So I wanted to share that. So comment, share, and check out the links to my bio to see more about my coaching. Hey, a cop just went by. Hey, 2 cops just went by. You probably saw the blue flashing lights. I also meant to mention half of my improv class also got sick. I posted something yesterday in our chat just mentioning, and then someone else was just like, hey, we're flu buddies, and then someone else, and then someone else, and then someone else, 7 of us. There's still 8 of us, it might be. It's like, I don't know, they haven't checked in. So we definitely all got it at the same time because the symptoms all started the same time, and it was just only 2 days after our class. But at least we're also the types to joke about it too. So hey, humor, best kind of medicine. So there's that. Although laughing doesn't feel that great on a sore throat. But yeah. But we're definitely going to have some material in our next improv class, which happens after the holidays. We're on 2-week break, which is good. Yeah. Anyway, see ya. Bye.